Networking and marketing made simple is for you, the business owner who has a product, a service, or a message that you believe in. My name is Scott Aaron, and each week we'll take a behind-the-scenes look into the real-world marketing and networking tactics and strategies for getting what you have in front of you to a lot more people. Thanks for spending time with me, and now let's get started. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Networking and Marketing Made Simple. So glad that you're back here again with me, and super excited, not just because of today's episode, but tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, Nancy and I begin our free 5-day simple content creation workshop. We have nearly 400 people registered in only 3 weeks, which is mind-blowing. It's not too late to register. When you do register, you will be given a private Zoom link that you can add to your calendar where the trainings will be held. It's live and recorded, full presentation every single night, Monday through Friday, and you get a workbook to go along with what we're going to be teaching on creating your content buckets, your pillar content, repurposing, structuring your content. It will all be taught to you this week, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern, all live and recorded. The replays will get emailed. Also, they will be put in the LinkedIn Leads for Life Facebook group, so don't forget to join that group as well. And again, the link to sign up is in the description of this episode. So, as you also saw, the title of today's episode are the 6 types of people or industries or professions on LinkedIn that people are most skeptical about connecting with. Now, I actually did a survey within my network, basically giving them 10 different professions, job titles, industries out there, and who they feel they have been prospected poorly, oversold and overpitched to, and people that just rub them the wrong way. There was a lack of professionalism. And I'm going to break down these 6, and also it's a message to these 6 types of professionals and what you can do to better your personal experience, not only just on LinkedIn, but those that you're connecting with. So the first profession or industry is the crypto/Forex people, foreign exchange. Now, I don't know who's teaching these people what to do, but whatever they're doing, it's completely backwards and wrong. And I don't know why they're bringing what they're doing to LinkedIn. It's really better for Facebook and Instagram. But I can't tell you, and I did a training on this last week, I can't begin to tell you how many horrible messages I've gotten from the crypto and Forex people. And I'm not blaming them. It's not really blaming anyone. It just shows a lack of leadership, a lack of education, and a lack of professionalism from the top down. Because everything that people do within a profession, it all starts with who's teaching them and who's teaching them and who's teaching them. And if they were taught the right way, obviously, they would be reaching out to people the right way instead of just blindly messaging or sending videos or whatever it is. So for all the crypto and Forex people out there that may be listening to this, my simple message to you is this: before you hit that send button on that message that you're about to send to a new connection on LinkedIn, think about if you would respond to it. Pretend that you're the one that's receiving that message. Would you click respond? Would you want to get on the phone with someone? And if it doesn't pass the smell test, if the answer is no, then don't send it. Listen, I'm all for you doing whatever you want to do. Crypto, Forex, Bitcoin, whatever it is. But don't forget, you got to connect with human beings. No one likes to be sold or pitched to or made these ginormous promises of wealth that, I'm sorry, if it sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. Now, the second professional title are the quote unquote LinkedIn coaches, AKA lead generation experts. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, Scott, aren't you a LinkedIn coach? Yes, I've been coined that, but if you look at my profile on LinkedIn, I actually don't mention being a LinkedIn coach. I'm a LinkedIn strategist. Now, compliantly with the user agreement on LinkedIn, unless you are employed and get paid by LinkedIn, you're not a LinkedIn coach. So many of the people out there, they're LinkedIn strategists. They're LinkedIn implementers. They're not LinkedIn coaches. Now, let me break down what it really means to be a lead generation expert on LinkedIn. My 8-year-old son could generate leads on LinkedIn. And why that is, if people don't know this, every time you send a connection request out that gets accepted, that's a lead. That's how easy it is to generate leads on LinkedIn. So anyone that's making these false promises, oh, I can generate hundreds and thousands of leads per month for you, you could do that yourself by just hitting the connect button. Someone accepts, they're a connection. Where I differ, I don't teach people how to get leads. I teach people how to get qualified people on the phone by building true, genuine, authentic human connection. That's the big difference. So, for any of those that are spending time on LinkedIn and you're connecting with these quote unquote LinkedIn coaches, number one, if they're not employed by LinkedIn, again, they're a LinkedIn strategist. And number two, remember, leads on LinkedIn are the easiest to come by. But what's most difficult for people is turning those leads into qualified conversations. That's my zone of genius. Any one of my clients will tell you they get responses from what I teach them how to leverage using messaging on LinkedIn. So I don't want any of you to fall for the trap of that person that's a quote unquote lead generation expert when no one's an expert on LinkedIn. They're a strategist, they're an implementer. Number three, I hate to say it, network marketing. Network marketing gets a huge, huge bad rap on LinkedIn. And again, it's not to the fault of the network marketers. I put the blame on the leaders of the companies and the corporate side of the companies, the owners, the people on the inside. I blame them because they're teaching, most of them are teaching their associates what to do on social media. And if they're being told, oh, just do this, that, or the other that you're doing on Facebook and Instagram, on LinkedIn, you're getting some bad advice. Another thing that I'll tell you is this, for any network marketers that listen to this, one of the biggest no-nos that you don't want to do, I hear this all the time from people that they'll set up a call with someone not knowing they're in network marketing, and all of a sudden they get on a Zoom and the person they set up a call with either has someone else on the phone, someone from their upline, or even worse off than that, they're doing a Zoom and they invite their upline on the Zoom, and then that person has to sit through some 45-minute BS presentation. What is that? You want to know why network marketing gets a bad rap and people think it's a Ponzi and a pyramid and it's a scam? It's tactics like that. If you're in network marketing and you're looking to make some connections and build your team on LinkedIn, just connect with people on a human standard basis. Humanize yourself. Just reach out, network. You don't have to do a presentation. You don't have to bring your upline into it. That person agreed to a call with you. They didn't agree to a call with you, your upline, and some 45-minute PowerPoint presentation. I'm sorry. I don't know who teaches this, but they should stop. You can poll anyone that's had to sit through those those conversations where they've been passed off to someone else, it doesn't feel good. How would that feel to you if you weren't in network marketing? Again, if the tables were turned and you were the person that you thought you were getting on the phone with that person you made a connection with, and you get on the phone with that person and they invite their upline, or you're on that Zoom and they start doing some PowerPoint presentation, how would you feel? Yeah, it wouldn't feel good at all. So if it wouldn't feel good to you, imagine how it feels to that person that you're doing it to. Remember, the point of LinkedIn, no matter what profession or industry or job title you have, is to network and build rapport with other human beings, not to just treat them just like any other number. You want to build relationships. Number 4, financial services. Now, again, this is not to anyone's fault. It's just a lack in leadership right now, and it's a lack in education. Now, I work very, very deeply now in the financial services profession, so I can tell you the firms that I've worked with, the individuals that I worked with, they're not doing this. In financial services, what those people have to know is you're connecting with people on one of the most intimate areas of their life and their business, which is their money. You know, we already know the bad relationships that people already have with money. So you really need to be careful about how you go about connecting with people on LinkedIn if you're in financial services. No one's just going to hand their monetary portfolio over to you. They're just not. What people need to do is they need to remove what they do for a profession, what they do for a living, and just start connecting as people. How can we serve each other? How can we network with each other? How can we support one another? Too often, the end goal that most professionals have is trying to get more sales, trying to close more clients, trying to move the mighty dollar forward. If that's your end goal, you need to reevaluate why you're doing business in the first place. The end goal shouldn't be just to sell and to pitch someone. The end goal should be to create an amazing connection with someone else that your name is going to be coming out of their mouths if they're talking to someone that may need what you have because of the great conversation you had with them. Number 5, real estate. Again, real estate is one of those things where whether you're buying a home or you're selling a home, also very intimate personal experience. I do, and I have worked with a lot of people in real estate. And any top real estate professional will tell you that it's about the relationship first that leads to the sales second. The best real estate professionals in the country and in the world are also some of the best relationship builders in the country and in the world. If someone is going to entrust you in selling their home or helping you buy a home, you got to build that relationship. You got to get to know the person. You got to build that trust and that rapport that is so foundationally important. And there's a lot of real estate professionals that are just spraying and praying, just like the aforementioned professions. I'm just going to take this message and I'm just going to blast it out to as many people as I can in the area that I'm targeting to grow my business. Maybe they don't have a real estate representative yet. Maybe they're not working with anyone. Again, listen, the best way to leverage LinkedIn in real estate is to be the foremost leader in providing educational and informative content on the platform, talking to people about what to look for when buying a home. When is the right time to sell a home? When is the market good? When is it bad? What's a reverse mortgage? When should you refinance? All those things are so important when you're looking to establish rapport and trust with people. So my simple advice to any real estate professional that's listening to this is Don't necessarily connect and message people to try to get them to have you the one that's going to sell or help them buy their home. Connect and message people to build that relationship. Double down on providing that educational, informative content on the platform that's going to really build that know, like, and trust factor. And finally, number 6, and I have this in air quotes, business coaches. It's one of those things nowadays that if people aren't making it in certain areas or certain types of business, well, I'm just going to coach other people in it. Now, I started teaching LinkedIn to other network marketers because of the success that I had in network marketing. And now it's gone way past that. My simple point to that is I earned the right to teach other network marketing professionals how to leverage LinkedIn with a system that I was using for myself to build my business that they can now do for themselves. I didn't just say, well, I suck at building a network marketing business, so I'm just going to try and teach other people how to do it. And I think that's where the bad rap comes from the business coaching world, because there's so many great business coaches out there, and there's so many terrible business coaches out there that really don't have business coaching experience. They're just saying, you know what, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to start charging people for this, and hopefully it works. Just because you want to start a coaching practice, that's great. I'm all for people leaning into that entrepreneurial side of themselves, but make sure that you have a proven product. Make sure you have a proven system. Make sure you have street cred. I made sure that all doors and windows were locked. I got my system that I teach patented. I made sure that I had a book behind what I did, a podcast behind what I taught. And now, between the almost 200 reviews on Amazon, the nearly 500 recommendations on LinkedIn, the nearly 100 reviews on Apple Podcast, it's almost 1,000 people that are saying, yes, this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. You want to get that street cred, you have to prove your concept first. You have to earn that right to be a business coach. And don't tell people, and this is why business coaches rub so many people the wrong way on LinkedIn, is because they have in their headline on LinkedIn, oh, I teach people how to scale from 6 figures to 7 figures, when they haven't even done it. Oh, I teach people to go from 50K months to 100K months, when they have never done it. Oh, I show people how to add $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to their monthly revenue, when they haven't done it. Listen, Nancy and I could be teaching people a lot of things, but we stick with our zone of genius. We stick to what we've done, what we continue to do. What makes us really different is, and any of our clients, anyone that's in our mastermind, anyone that's personally coaching with us, we practice what we preach every single day. That's what makes us different. So for the business coaches out there, for the real estate professionals out there, for the financial service professionals out there, for the network marketers, the quote unquote LinkedIn coaches, for the crypto and Forex people, remember, when you're leveraging social media, specifically LinkedIn, you're looking to connect with other human beings. Humanize yourself. Look people eye to eye. Don't just pray and spray. Don't just copy and paste and just send as many messages as possible. Treat people the way that you would want to be treated. Connect with them first. Sell later. Everyone, again, if you would like to join our free 5-day simple content creation workshop starting tonight at 8 p.m., the link to sign up is in the description of this episode. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please enjoy the rest of this amazing day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much again for checking out today's episode. And if you are listening through iTunes, Spotify, wherever you are, Please leave me a rating and review. Let me know what you loved, what you would like to see improved, or ideas you have for future episodes. And if you are interested in taking your business to the next level, don't hesitate to go to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me, where I can learn more about you, your business, what you're struggling with, and how we can work together. And don't forget to check out my wife, Nancy, and mine, our free community on Facebook called LinkedIn Leads for Life. We would love to see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you, everyone, for your support. Grateful for each and every one of you.